welcome back. Today we're doing one of our most common winter projects. We do a lot of insurance work in the winter, and this happens to be a roof that I'm on of a fifth wheel. It's in the shop getting a new roof. So I wanted to just kind of show you guys a few things about these roofs. If you look at this one, it doesn't look like there's anything tremendously wrong, but there's a lot of small things that can happen that you may not see that can cause long-term damage. For example, down on this corner here, the wood is completely gone from underneath this rubber, and the culprit is this one little tear right here. You can see that. It just caused all the wood to rot out completely. Some truss damage. That little tear in the rubber was probably most likely caused by a tree branch that drug down the side of the unit. Something that simple, which is why you have insurance to protect your trailer. So be getting up on the roof, make sure you haven't had a tree branch that's snagged recently or put a little pinhole in your rubber, because that's all it takes to cause extreme water damage on a unit like this. Hey buddy. Hey. We got Skylar here working on taking out the last vent on this trailer. As you can see, the reason these repairs get so expensive to do is it's a lot of manual labor to get all this sealant peeled off, to get each vent up. There's trims all along the edges that have to come up. Air conditioner has to come off. Pretty much anything that's touching this rubber membrane has to be removed in order to get this rubber replaced. Get down to the wood paneling over here that's also got to be replaced. All right, Skylar's moving right along on this roof. As you can see, we are to the point. The rubber is off. And now Skylar's going to be working on a wood repair in the back here. Ask him why he's sweating.
I'm working really hard.
Oh, I can't see it. So here's our damaged area. Bad deal. Rest of the roof actually looks to be in pretty good shape. Anywhere that there's been moisture, you can always see. There was a tear in the roof also over here that they'd put some sealant on. Looks like it got a little bit wet over here, not bad. So we'll get this bad wood changed back here and then be ready to go on with some new rubber. Here with Skylar, who just finished up the wood repair on the trusses. We're getting ready to put the foil insulation back down and the sheeting on, so we wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of what we did here.
So, as you saw in the last video, we had a bunch of wood rot in here. What we did is we cut out all the old wood and put in new studs. So underneath this, there's an aluminum stud that runs from front to back, and that's where all the weight's held. So what we did is, went with the clamp method here, cut out the old bad stud and then attach these to the outsides of it, and then attach it to the aluminum stud so it's got some weight support there. Took out all the insulation, put in new insulation, and then now we have new structure to lay our roof sheeting on top of.
You can see this trailer's got a foil wrap that goes over the top as well. We'll get that foil wrap put back down, and then we're ready to put on our 2 new pieces of sheeting, and we'll be ready for some new rubber. Sticky. All right, guys, we're getting ready to put the new rubber down. You can see in the back, Skylar's got his new sheeting, the 2 sheets in the back, and the new sheet up here in the front is down. Got our roll of rubber ready to go. Skylar's gonna get the glue. We'll get some glue down as we start to roll the rubber out, and we'll show you guys a little bit how that process goes. So you can see here, I'm rolling out some water-based adhesive glue. It's not my first time either. I'm usually the glue guy. Skylar's gonna roll the rubber out to the next section of glue. As you can see, they don't generally roll out in your favor. So he has to work all these wrinkles out to the edges, make sure everything's laid down smooth. Takes his shoes off, I taught him that, so you know we don't have dirty marks on this fresh rubber.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Nice. No, Skylar is not cleaning snow off the roof. We found a fancy technique to be able to help push the wrinkles out of the rubber, get them all moved out to the side, so everything's laid down nice and smooth. Looking good. Skylar putting his boots back on after a hard day's worth of work.
A few hours.
So as you can see, Skylar's got the new roof rubber down. He's starting to put the trims back on and start putting all the vents back on the roof. Get everything resealed. Be as good as new. All right. Skylar wanted to do the intro on that. He says, here we are with the #1 technician. That was maybe a few months back though that you were #1, right?
Let's not go there.
Anyway, Skylar's on the home stretch here. He's got the other side done. Got the most of the stuff on the roof. He's just getting this side trim on and trimming off the excess rubber that's down the edges. Kind of see that here. So he's getting close. All right, guys, Skylar is literally putting the finishing touches on. And this thing's going out of the shop. See, all the components are back on, resealed. Everything went together smoothly, everything's solid. Great job by Skylar. Glad to see this out of my baby. I'm here with the project manager for this roof job, Skylar Marsh.
Well, I managed to get it done, that's about it.
If you were to give anybody, someone may ask, what do I need to do to maintain my roof to keep it from potentially having to do a roof job? What would you say?
Check it twice a year, like in the spring and then before you put it away for the winter. Or bring it to us and we can do that for you. Check for any cracks in the sealant, small tears that you know aren't obvious. You gotta look close. Just maintaining the roof.
Some people say, well, I've heard that you don't have to maintain rubber roofs, they're lifetime warranty, yada, 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 or they're 20-year, whatever it is. That's not the case. Roofs require maintenance, they require preventative maintenance, and I will show you a kit in just a minute here that we use here that works well for preventative maintenance, something that you should be doing regularly. But the biggest thing, as Skylar said, check the roof twice a year. All it takes is a pinhole or a little tiny slit in the rubber. So get up on your roof twice a year. All right, for those of you wondering about the kit that you can use to clean and treat your roofs, this is something I feel should be done at least every other year to keep your rubber roof clean, keep it protected from the sun, elements, what have you. Here's the kit right here. This kit is made by Camco. It's a two-step kit. The first part is a cleaner, which cleans debris from the surface of the roof, preps the surface for the second step, which is the conditioner. This kit is usually enough to do the unit about 2 to 3 times, depending on how big of a roof surface that you have. It's a great kit, not too expensive, $50, $65, depending on where you can get it from. You can do it yourself if you want to. We do it here at CNR as part of a spring or fall package. We do it for you, take care of all that hassle so you don't have to be up here on the roof. Stop in and see us for any pricing. If you've got concerns about your roof, also come on in, let us inspect it. Let's see if there's anything that you need to do to prevent yourself from having any big water damage problems. We'll see you guys next time.